Hello, welcome back. So today this is just gonna be a vlog that's cumulative of several different days and events and things. But so right now where I'm at is I'm at my new place. This is gonna be my place for the next semester, but I am leaving here for May because I'm going home for May, and then I'm going to my internship in June and July, and my internship will be in Cincinnati. But anyways, so I'm just here and I am doing so much wedding planning this week and next week because May is kind of the only month that I get to be home in Indy to do a lot of stuff. So yeah, I will try to show you guys as much as possible. I am going wedding dress shopping on Saturday. And that is gonna be a whole separate video of like a whole cumulative all my wedding dress shopping because I love watching those videos, so I'm sure y'all do too. So I want to put that on here and I think it'll be fun. But yeah, so update on my life. I had finals week this past week. Everything went well. I still haven't gotten all my final grades in. But we'll see how I do. And Dylan, my fiance, just graduated on Friday, which is crazy. It's crazy how we're transitioning into this life phase of almost being adults. Still don't know how to feel about it, still don't know what to think. But yeah, that's that. And one last life update. Dylan just got a puppy. She's so cute. I'll insert a little clip of her. She's adorable, and her name is Selah, and we love her so much. And I'm gonna be taking care of her for May, and then he's gonna take care of her once he gets a job, moves into a place. But it was very coincidental, and we didn't plan on getting a dog, but she kind of just ended up in our laps, and we couldn't be more grateful for it. But we really do think that we now have her in a much better and safer home than she was in before. So yeah, excited to have her. But anyways, let me show you the wedding stuff that I have updates on. So I got this little package from Minted. That's where I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my invitations. They sent it in this cute little pink package, and it came with all of their info, like on literally everything. Yeah, like all their different papers and designs and everything. But I think I'm just gonna do the basics, and I really love this. It captures all my colors, it captures my vibe, gives all the info that you need, and then we'll have the back with like our picture and like our wedding website and everything like that. And I think it'll be really nice to have, but we're not gonna do like RSVP cards and menu cards and all that stuff because it's just, I don't know, you can do that all on your website. And then these are what the programs are going to be like, and I think that's all we're doing for like our printing, besides like signage and stuff like that. But all of that will be off of Etsy. So yeah, Minted is super cute. They also sent me a few discount codes to use in my purchase, so super excited about that. Definitely, if you're getting married, check them out and get a sample from them because it's a cute little sample. I really like it. And then for bridesmaid stuff, I wanted to get like cute stuff that they could use again, and make it, well, it's not like, it's like my asking my bridesmaids. So I've already asked most of them, but I still have a few at home in Indy that I need to ask. But I got these little totes from the Target dollar section. I think they're so cute and just fun and simple. And then I also got these little pouches. I wasn't a big fan of the Team Bride ones, but somebody like gifted me these when we got engaged, so I just used 2 of those for 2 of my bridesmaids. And then the other ones that I got say this. It says best day ever, which is like more versatile. Not a big fan of like the Team Bride, wedding party, bridesmaid sort of cheesy stuff. I want people to be able to use stuff again, you know, because that's more sustainable and it's just more fun to have gifts that you can use again. So like all my PJs that I'm gonna get them for the wedding day are not gonna say like team bride or, you know, bridesmaid or maid of honor. They're just gonna be simple and maybe have their initials on them, just because I think that's better. But I also got them a little scrunchie and then cups that also said best day ever. Those pouches and those cups were also from the Target dollar section. But then I'm gonna add just like candy and a face mask, to just put together a little bag to give them when I ask them. I didn't want to do like the mailboxes, like where you send them in the mail, because I really like asking people in person, and then also I really didn't like want to do anything fancy or like do their PJs now, because I feel like that's more of a day of gift. So I'll give them like a little sash because it'll be cold outside, and then I'm gonna get them their PJs and probably earrings like everybody else does, so that'll be their day of gift. And I know that's so far away and you're like, why are you planning all these things now? But I just like to put all the details together and think about them ahead of time, so that when it comes time to like order things and get things together, I'm more prepared to do it, if that makes sense. But we have booked a venue. It's a little bit more traditional than I wanted, but that's okay. It's gonna give a good botanical, elegant feel, which is the vibes that I'm shooting for. I don't know how to describe it any other way than with the word vibes. Also booked a photographer and she's super, super cool. She is from Indiana like me and also goes to Alabama, and she's getting married very close to when I'm getting married. And she loves God, she's a Christian, and so we just had too many connections for me to not book her. So I'm super excited to work with her, and yeah, we'll see how all that goes. But for right now, I have to let you all go. I'll update you later in the week when we go to a cake tasting and all that stuff. Hello. So it's been about a lifetime and a half since I updated y'all on what's going on. But after I recorded all that stuff, Dylan and I went to our cake tasting, which I was gonna try to get footage of, and then it just didn't happen, which is okay. But the cake that we kind of are thinking of and that we really like will be probably in the thumbnail of this video, because it's just really pretty. But it's gonna be kind of one of those naked cakes, but like still pretty frosted, if that makes sense. And we decided on the flavors of all our layers, and then we decided on his groom's cake and everything. He's doing like a fun groom's cake, because I know some people do like chocolate groom's cakes, or some people do a fun one, and his is gonna be a Bucks jersey, like the Milwaukee Bucks. And so yeah, we figured all that out at the cake tasting, and it was really fun. It was really cool to just sit down and taste cake. I mean, they were so wonderful. We're using Kim's Cakery in Indianapolis, and they're absolutely wonderful. They're super passionate about what they do. But yeah, it was really fun, and I wish I would have gotten footage because we got to taste so much cake. And then I went wedding dress shopping that weekend, and I found my dress, which I'm so excited about. It's so special, it's so elegant, it's so me, and I'm just in love with it. I have our videographer booked, we just got that done, and I need to fill out this like questionnaire he sent me. And then we have like a lot of our guest list done. We're using a spreadsheet to like input all the addresses and stuff, which is a whole task. I've made kind of a plan for flowers. I have not signed the contract for our bakery yet, but we need to do that. But we're still trying to figure things out. I have my makeup and hair lady booked. I know it's very early, but like I'm just on it. I want things to be taken care of before this internship, because I think my internship time is going to be peak planning time, so I'd rather sit down and do it this month when I have nothing to do than when I'm working 40 hours a week, you know? So, and then once I get into the school year, like, I want planning to be minimal. I want to plan everything now and then, you know, take the steps that I plan for once those months come, if that makes sense. So I've done a lot of it and I have a lot of it kind of figured out. I know that I've had like some decorations for like the guest book and, you know, the take home gift and all that stuff. Like, I'll show you guys what I got at Michael's, because I think I'm gonna make this DIY arrangement that I saw on TikTok. And also we, you know, figured out our location for our rehearsal dinner and everything. We're actually just gonna do it at the same venue, because when we went on our tour of the venue, which I also forgot to film, so when I went on that tour with Dylan and his mom and my mom, I asked her like if they ever do rehearsal dinners in the ballroom, and she said, oh yeah, your fee would be waived, like your room fee would be waived since you're already like a couple that's getting married here. And I was like, sweet. So we are basically just doing everything at one location. There's a hotel like right next to our venue. So I think we're all gonna stay there. So it just seems like the day is gonna go super smoothly and everything's gonna be really convenient, and I'm just really looking forward to that, because when you have a ceremony one place and something else another place, it just gets to be very like overwhelming, and I think everything is going to be super just in one place, and I'm kind of excited for that. Wedding planning is a process, and I thought it was going to be so exciting when I got into it, and it's definitely been very stressful at some point. You know, trying to avoid conflict with my mom, lots of other stuff, and just trying to be patient in it all is a difficult task. So I'm taking it step by step and leaning on advice, leaning on, you know, what I've seen other people do in this circumstance and the way that they approached it and everything like that. So yeah, well, I'm gonna get to responding to these emails and everything, but then I will show you guys the stuff from Michael's. So I first thought that I'd start by showing you guys like my little wedding planner. My mom bought this for me when we got engaged, and I must say it's a little bit too detailed for me. Like, it just has a lot in here, just a lot, but it has been super helpful. I mean, I would say if you're a huge, like, you need every single detail covered, this is great, but I know that for me, I'm doing things somewhat non-traditionally, somewhat traditionally, you know, I have a little bit of a mix in there, so yeah, it's just kind of, it's interesting, it's helpful, it gives you a lot of the questions that you wouldn't think to answer or ask, but you know, I don't know, you see it has all these tabs, it's super helpful, and it's been nice to reference, but I definitely don't need all of the information that it provides. So I wanted to show you guys, I got this little cute box from the wedding dress shop when I said yes to a dress, and they gave me all this just fun stuff. This is just random stuff at this point because I'm keeping random stuff in there, but they gave me stuff like a candle, and then they put a t-shirt in there and stuff, so it was just really sweet. They were a really sweet place, and then they let me take a little Polaroid of when I said yes to the dress, which I just love that. So they were super sweet, super nice. The dress was a pretty reasonable price, and I was just really happy with it. Anyways, so this is what I got at Michael's. I got more stuff too, and I'll show you, but this is foam. I used to work at a florist, and you do everything, you design everything with foam. This is dry foam, so it's for, you know, silk fake flowers, but there is a wet foam for real flowers to arrange them and all those pretty arrangements you see everywhere. But I just got some greenery. I think I'm gonna go maybe, I got these ones too. I think those are really pretty, especially these just little things. Thought those were super pretty. But I think I'm gonna go try to find some more stuff because I don't know if this is enough, but they had a little sale, so I figured I'd get it now rather than wait. I got this greenery because I thought it was just so pretty. But yeah, these are all for like just the like card box sign, the the sign that we're gonna put in front of us. I don't know if I'm gonna do that in fake or real flowers yet, but or for like this is actually the garland that I wanted to use. It has those little flowers and everything for our cross that we're gonna have at the altar. But yeah, so these are just some silk flowers. I thought these were really gorgeous too. They just hang like that. But yeah, I just thought these would be a really unique way to just build little like pieces for the guest book sign and all that stuff like that we're gonna have sitting on a table. But in terms of like other signs, like the big signs like our welcome sign, and I don't think we're actually gonna do a seating chart. I think I'll probably make one of these little signs that I'm talking about for just 2 reserved tables for our family, and then everybody else can kind of find a seat. I've been to a wedding where they didn't have assigned seating, and I kind of liked it. You pick a seat, you pick who you want to sit with. It's not that big of a deal. With the big signs, I'm gonna do those copper like rectangle stands, and then have our welcome sign, and then we're gonna have a Bible verse. I think it's in 1 John at like the beginning of our aisle, for the ceremony. So yeah, I don't know, lots of things coming together. There is a lot of things that I'm like getting off of Etsy. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to DIY. I don't know if I've told you guys, but I am going to try to do almost all my flowers. I used to work at a florist, and you can order them wholesale, and flowers kind of cost the same way no matter what. So eliminating that work cost is just something that makes sense for me since I used to work at a florist. But yeah, we do have to have somebody put up greenery on these chandeliers in the venue though, and so I have to find a professional florist to do that specifically. And I reached out to one to get a quote just to see how much it was gonna cost, because if it's a lot of money for no reason, then we just won't do it. But she hasn't contacted me back yet, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think I'm gonna actually hire a friend that I used to work at the flower shop with, that I graduated high school with, and I think she's gonna do all of the day of like setting things up. But in terms of before that, like my mom and I will go pick up flowers, we'll set up the garlands and have those prepped and ready for my friends, and I'll do my bouquet, and all my bridesmaids' bouquet will do theirs all the night before. And I think it's just really fun. I know Cayenne Tilton did that at her wedding, and I had definitely thought about it. This was before I was engaged, but I was like, that's a cool idea, and I'm very capable of doing that, so might as well. So yeah, that's where we're at. There's lots of wedding planning to go, and I'll try to keep you guys updated, but I hope that was just a good little snippet of it. I might add more to this video. We'll see. So yesterday I went to the Dollar Tree, and that's better. Got frames just for the glass in it to make these little signs, but there it is. And then I'm gonna stick them in foam, kind of like this, so they'll stay. And then we'll put a bunch of silk flowers in here. I do need to glue this in and everything, but I don't know, I'm way ahead of the game and this is just all for fun at this moment, but like I did this one and it's honestly just fun to do them, so I might go get some more today to do a few of the other ones that we need to do. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys. What I did was I just made a design on Canva. I honestly saw this in a TikTok, so this is not my idea, but I just made these in Canva and then I printed them off and then taped them to the underside, and then I used one of these Sharpie oil-based markers to do this. So yeah, I will say this is kind of hard to use. You kind of have to get the hang of it. As you can see up close, it's not so pretty, but like you can't really tell far away, right? So yeah, it kind of takes getting a hang of. This one definitely looks a bit better just because I did this one first. So went to Dollar Tree, got some more frames to do this sign, which will be at our head table, and then this one is for the guest gift. Also, just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I got at Goodwill. So these glass cylinders, the receipts in here. These glass cylinders are at Goodwill. This one was 69 cents. And these are a crap ton of money to rent, and our venue doesn't have any. So I was like, well, I'm going to the Goodwill to look for these. I know that I've seen other people do that as well, and I got 4 of these. But obviously that's not enough, so I'm just gonna keep hunting and go to the Goodwill and see if they have them and then stock up. But yeah, we're moving forward on the decorations and getting ahead on lots of things so that I don't have to do it during the school year and over the summer. But yeah.